Welcome back, viewers. It's time for more adventures in half-assitude, and we're down here on the Bowery at the Hole, and we're gonna bop in here for a Friday night opening. This is basically a huge group exhibition that was curated by Tish Abello titled Skit. But we're not going to look at this. We're going to step into the project space here and see a show by Lauren Luloff, Pineapples and Teapots. Oh, geez, look at this. We got the Bushwick crews here tonight. Well, Lauren is a long-time denizen of the Williamsburg art scene, and I've been looking at her work probably for 8 or 9 years now. And I think she's doing some pretty interesting stuff, and we're going to take a look at some of these pieces. Well, it's awfully crowded tonight, so it's going to be a challenge for us to elbow our way through to look at some of these pieces. Let's start out looking at this piece. This is titled Communication 2012 Oil and Bleach Bed Sheets on Fabric. And as I understand it, Lauren has been spending some time in India, and I think she was over there at some kind of a art colony, and if I'm correct, she was working with some people who were doing block printing, and perhaps that's where some of her pattern elements came in. Let's look at this piece. This piece is titled Domestic Tranquility A. This is also 2012. 74 by 59 inches, and we'll take a close-up look here. And this is one of the things that I think makes Lauren's work stand out. She's cut out parts of the canvas, parts of the picture plane, and then she's collaged in some organdy, some kind of like a nylon mesh, and a lot of her work is kind of dealing with the whole idea of what a painting is, a stretched canvas, and in that way she kind of relates to some of what has been called the crap on crap aesthetic, or an even better term is the crapstraction. But I think this body of work really brings out her pattern work, and I've been sort of looking at some art history stuff and thinking about Pattern Decorative, a big art movement that was started or was kind of codified in 1977 at a show at PS1 that was curated by John Peralt, titled Pattern Painting. Tamara Gonzalez. Well, let's take a look at some of the hanging pieces. I guess you would call these banners. And one of the great things about these is that she uses this very sheer, transparent fabric, organ, understand that she's doing a lot of this kind of reversed painting using bleach on dyed fabrics. This is titled Wandering Jew, 2012 bleach bed sheets and fabric, and it doesn't have a dimension. But I would say that it's at least maybe 8 feet tall. It's not including the lines tying it onto the ceiling, and probably 5 feet wide. One of the other interesting things that kind of distinguishes Lauren's fabric work from what some other people are doing is that looks like this is all glued together. This piece is titled John's Dory. Bleached bed sheets and fabric. Oh, so there's John's Dory. She's got a little boat in there. And it's nice that you can see both sides of these pieces of fabric that she's bleached. It's titled Foley Barn. And again, it's fairly large. And I'm getting a whole lot of echoes. You know, there was a pretty well-known member of the Pattern Decorative crowd named Robert Kirshner, who did a lot of loose, unstretched fabric pieces that were dealing with patterns. And also this kind of echoes a little bit of Rauschenberg's Hoarfrost series that he was doing in the maybe mid-late 70s. Lauren Luloff.
Who?
Lauren Luloff.
Lauren Luloff?
Yeah, she's a Brooklyn girl. Williamsburg. It's out of Communication Teapot. And we've got some painting. It's got oil and bleach bed sheets on fabric. There's a teapot. Well, I've said it before, and that is that I think people are reassessing the whole pattern decorative thing. And I think Catherine Bernhardt and her husband, Joseph, were doing that at the last show, and I think they actually had some rugs that were imported from Morocco. It's titled Still Life with Teapots and Flowers. This is oil and bleached bed sheets on fabric. One of the great things about this thin scrim-like forms is that it really is, it's like laying in a transparent wash with those. It's bending away. Well, we've got a nice little suite of pieces down at this end. This is very nice. It's titled Linea Mandala 2012 Oil, Bleach Bed Sheets and Fabric on Muslin. 79 by 59. And I like the way that Lauren has let this section sort of drift off the canvas. And Yeah, it's just hanging loose. It's not glued or coated with acrylic. This is oil and bleach muslin. Confrontation 2013. By 66 inches. Some nice bleeds. And there's a real nice unfussy surface. Also Confrontation. Now her Harlequin plaid here always makes me think of Picasso, and these kind of loose strands of thread that she's pasted down, kind of take the place of a Pollock paint splatter or paint drool. And the puckering of the seams is also very nice and a kind of a texturally interesting aspect. Nice little piece. It's only about, I don't know, maybe 14 inches square. Gee, there's E.J. Hauser. Michael Berry Hill. This is James Kalm recording on Lauren Luloff's Pineapples and Teapots here at the Hole on the Bowery. Thank you, Kate. Thank you.